You better be ready for this next title defense. I've got someone lined up who's not the biggest fan of your work. This one's going to be personal.
It's gonna be you. It's gonna be you.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
It's the United States Champion looking to continue dominance.
The United States champ has been on quite the run as of late. Even if you don't like how he goes about his business, you have to admit he's handling it.
You have to give some credit to his associate, Hector Flores. Whatever the champion needs done, however twisted it may be, Hector is there and willing to do it.
The champion hopes to make quick work of their opponent, whoever it is. Jimmy Uso is here to settle a personal vendetta.
Just when the archetype thought they had moved past this rivalry, they have to face the consequences of their actions yet again.
You ain't gonna just get away with assaulting someone's father that easy. The champ might be in trouble here tonight, facing a fired-up Jimmy Uso who's looking to settle a score.
Jimmy Uso is fighting for his family and a championship.
Line everywhere from them. I'm taking them down. Line them all up.
Introducing the challenger from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso. And his opponent from your darkest fears, weighing in at 200 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, V.
45 years of history. Behind that, the United States Championship. The champion had no idea who he'd be facing tonight, and it turned out it's an opponent with a whole lot of motivation.
It's hard enough not knowing who you're up against, Cole, but then it turns out to be someone who's got a major axe to grind. Good luck with that.
I hear you, Booker, but we've seen the former archetype do whatever is necessary to win. I think that still gives him the slight edge here against Jimmy Uso.
Rearing way back. Samoan spike. Uh-oh. Ooh, Jimmy manages to counter.
Come on, Big Jim. Come on.
Devastating kick. He catches Jimmy with a counter.
Jimmy Uso tossed to the outside hard.
Uh-oh! What a crossbody!
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
Jimmy Uso is hoping the element of surprise will allow him to get some revenge on behalf of his family here tonight. Demoralizing spot for Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso had to trust his instincts at this point.
Oh, my gosh, going head-on into the stairs.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Sliding into the ring now. Oh, he cuts it off. Momentum isn't completely out of Jimmy Uso's side yet.
Maybe Jimmy's found a new source of aggression to battle back with. Uh-oh.
Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted. Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
Enziguri out of the corner.
The U.S. champ is overcoming the surprise factor just as I predicted.
How about this for a surprise factor? Main event, Jey Uso is in the house.
The champion better keep his eye on the ball here.
Jimmy Uso has the United States title.
And the champ has no idea. Boom!
Jimmy with the cover.
Oh, come on, man.
That's it. We've got a new United States champion.
The so-called archetype was beaten at his own game. Credit to Jimmy and his brother Jey Uso. This was a team effort.
And it looks like there's some discord between the now former champ and Hector Flores.
You hate to see it. What a night for the entire Uso family.
Please. Y'all can have that title. I don't care.
It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match. I feel like I let you down.
It wasn't your fault. I was actually impressed how you stopped Jay from interfering. Nothing you could have done about Jimmy nailing me with my own belt.
I should have done something.
Maybe. But you'll have another chance. Aldis has booked us against the Usos in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event.
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match, a lot could change. One way or the other.
I think he gonna fucking backstab me. I'm gonna body him. Yeah.
It's the fallen hero and his partner who he's dragged down with him.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And at a combined weight of 402 pounds, B and Hector Flores.
The Archetype and Hector Flores are in trouble here. There's still a lot of bad blood over what they did to Rikishi, and now there's nowhere to run inside that steel cage.
That may be true, but don't forget the former champion has got to still be stinging from the US title loss. That will provide some extra motivation in the cage tonight.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the team of Jimmy and main event, Jay, the Usos.
The Usos look focused, seeking revenge for everything that's transpired the last couple of months.
The Archetype crossed the line. Taking his title wasn't enough. Tonight, the Usos are really going to make him and his minion pay.
We are this close to seeing four men tear each other apart.
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos? Turmoil? Bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four men forever. You can guarantee that.
Capped off with a big one.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Bottom rope moonsault on the mark.
He's looking to gain the higher ground on the wall of the cage here. From the top.
Oof, nobody home. Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Oh, an arm breaker. Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. Jumping DDT. My. Ooh. Caught with the knee. Fists are flying in this brutal steel cage match as these four men settle their differences once and for all.
Beginning the ascent of this steel structure.
Home run! He finally made it to the top of the steel cage, and he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
He's so close, he can taste it just a little further. Made it to the top of the cage. The win is close at hand.
But not as close as you think. Both feet need to touch the ground.
Just a non-stop, all-out assault here.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Oh, damaging the arm.
And now Jay is getting beaten down.
Any of Jay's defenses have been pegged.
Not a good spot to be in. Down on the windpipe.
Kick right to the face. Clobbered with a double axe handle.
Turns it around.
Oh, my goodness. Hector Flores turning up the intimidation factor. So precise with the super kick.
Gonna scale the cage wall now.
Looking for the right footing here.
Nice sliding clothesline finds its mark.
These attacks are starting to impact him. Ooh! Kick and an uppercut. Making it to the top of the cage, balanced and seated now. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent. Ripcord from behind. Pow! Right in the kisser.
Good grief! Chucked straight into the metal cage wall.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Running knee lift. He's definitely been worn down a little.
And this is what we're talking about when we say a cage match is punishing. The cage doesn't care about leaving those battle scars. And that's what we're seeing right here.
Sent flying hard into the corner. Look at Flores getting the crowd involved.
Okay, he should really look out. Oh!
Being patient inside the cage, taking it one step at a time.
Oh, no, the old punt.
Lights out.
Oh, knee smashing the face.
Jimmy Uso just goading his opponent.
Launching.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Firm control.
What a boot.
A little showboating from Jimmy. Hector even more determined than ever now.
Determined to make it up the cage. Balance and a tight grip are key.
He's clawing his way up the side of the cage here. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
Oh, this is the hard part now. He better know what he's doing.
He crashed with a heavy thud all the way down from the top.
I still can't believe we just saw a full-grown man fall from that height. He's trying to get over. He knows victory is right there, man.
Here are your winners, Big and Hector Flores.
The former archetype and Hector Flores have escaped with a victory.
Of course, these two took the easy way out. The Usos gotta be frustrated.
A win is a win, right?
I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Shinsuke and Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, you wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Braun Breaker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done, See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Bronze finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
It was. Beating the Usos is no small feat. Beating them when they're pissed off in a steel cage is even more impressive.
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Dude, I do not want to go fucking... What I gotta apologize for? I wasn't being an ass, so... I don't want to attack him.
Actually, I'm not on board, Hector.
Okay. We can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Remember when I said it wasn't your fault when I lost my United States title? I lied. We both know you failed, and it cost me.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Hector. You think I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah? Well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I came back for, and that's win the WWE Championship. Without you.
I don't like this storyline. It's nothing worse than they force me to do it too. Can I just have both? Whatever. I don't want to be fucking good. I do not want to be good. I want to be here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest WWE champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the Bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that deadweight Hector Flores. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Hector ever again. He's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Braun Breaker for the... What the...
We're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
Just think, in a different timeline, you and me are talking trash to each other about our upcoming tag team championship match.
I'm living in this timeline.
Oh, I know. After you and your little minion managed to steal one from the Usos, all anyone was talking about was, oh no, the New Day must be shaking in their boots. Instead, look at you now.
You should be counting your blessings that I dropped Hector.
I bet Hector's counting his blessings now that the Wyatt Six are after you.
Come on, you don't believe in all that smoke and mirrors?
Looked like you believed at the press conference. Imagine, you suffer a nearly career-ending injury, come all the way back here, and now the Wyatt Six are gonna snuff your comeback out in an instant.
I'm not afraid of the Wyatt Six.
Not yet. See you around. If the Wyatts don't see you first.
Wow.
You wanted to talk?
No, I want answers. What are you going to do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special Wyatt Six hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any respect for you to the curb.
Fine. So how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Championship back from Braun Breaker. And I can't do that here.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches, and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything. Including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
And once that target's on your back, it's hard to shake it off. So good luck with that.